Friends, I know very well that you always think about how people can, leave medicines. How no doctor, no medicine, this concept Patriji has started. Hey friends, so I must recommend you to watch this video of Dr. Deepika, who is an who is allopathy practitioner from 15 years and how she transformed her own life, how meditation can help you and your patients as well. So please be vegetarian, please change your food habit and please watch this video. Thank you so much. So today we will introduce one more wonderful master from UK, Dr. Deepika. Her spiritual journey she started 5 years back and meditation she started 3 years back. So let's welcome Dr. Deepika.
Namaste.
Namaste. How are you doing,
Namaste.
Dr. Deepika?
I'm very well, fine. Thank you.
Most welcome, and I'm really grateful to you that you could manage your time for our interview. So, what sort of practices you're doing being a doctor, and what is your specialization, Dr. Deepika?
I moved to UK in 2002 and started working there since then. It's nearly 20 years journey. And I've been working as a general practitioner for the last 15 years. 2018, because I've been living in the UK for last 20 years. I've been practicing there as a doctor, and everything is fine with me. I feel okay, everything is well, but why am I feeling like this? Some unrest, some sort of restlessness. I have to do something, and I thought maybe I should do meditation. But to know how to do meditation, I have to go somewhere. So all the workshops used to be in London, and I thought, okay, I can't go that far, and I can't stay there overnight like that. But luckily, one master came to the place where I am living in Stoke-on-Trent, and a few of our friends, like 4 to 5 people, we joined together and learned. He's an art of living master.
Right.
So that is the first time that I have ever got introduced to the spiritual aspect, and I have learned pranayama and then a little bit of meditation and everything there. I got really connected with all that after doing all that practices. I had all these sort of colors in my third eye, different colors and everything, and I knew it wasn't normal. It is not myself visualizing and all. So later on, in 2020, that's when I got connected or introduced to Pyramid Foundation. That's when Dr. GK sir and his wife Padmavati garu, they moved to UK, and she's obviously she's a yoga teacher and kuchipudi dance teacher. So few of my friends, because that's when the COVID hit and we were all doing Zoom sessions, we got introduced to yoga and everything. So she used to send all the links to pyramid meditation, which were happening in the morning, evening, anytime. So I used to, because I like to do all this meditation and all, so I used to join all those sessions. Then finally, I think it's in 2021 or last part of 2020, I saw an introduction, Dr. GK sir's introduction to spiritual tablets. It was a 2-day introduction workshop. That's on a weekend. I thought, okay, it's only a weekend. There's nothing to do. I'll just listen to this. Then I heard few case histories from the patients, where, I mean, for genetic conditions like hemophilia, etc., we don't have anything in allopathic medicine. We just manage it. We don't have any treatment for that. Whereas here, this patient, after doing 6 months of meditation, when they did the blood levels, when they checked his hemophilic factors, they have risen by 300 times. I was so amazed to hear that, and they were all amazing stories that I heard from these patients. Parents of cerebral palsy, kids, and all. They're from all over India. They were talking, and I got really impressed. I thought this is something I should do. Being a doctor, I should definitely know about this. And then I joined the course, the spiritual tablets course. That's how I joined it. I rang up few of my friends. One of my friend, who is you have to listen to this, and she listened, and she joined the spiritual tablets course as well. So it was all Zoom. The classes were all on Zoom. So we utilized our COVID time very well. It was a 3-4 months course actually. Every Saturday, Sunday, many masters from US, India, and I think from UK it was only me and my friend, but she could only come up to a certain level. But I have completed the whole 3-4 months course, and we did do our exams as well. It was a really amazing journey, I should say, with my spiritual tablets. The workshop, the course I have done, it was abundant, knowledge, wisdom. There was so much knowledge in there, and I was, I can't explain how I feel after doing it. It is, the journey was really beautiful. I mean, since then I did so many things. I wanted to know more, and I did everything that came my way. I used to join everything, I used to listen to everything, go for any sort of lectures or anything. All these, when masters come, we used to speak to them and all. So it was a beautiful journey, I should say. Since then, yes, I was doing art of living. That is different. But coming to pyramid and knowing about pyramid foundation and what they do and the meditation, then I knew that they're doing, it's miraculous. They're doing miracles with meditation. And I came to know how a person should be, why we are here, the purpose of our life. I came to know all about this only after coming into this spiritual tablets, after I've done the spiritual tablets workshop, the course actually.
Right.
And it's amazing. Since then, the journey continues, and I have become a spiritual tablets counselor, teacher. I like teaching, especially bringing the science behind it, and letting people know. Once they know why they have to do this, what happens if they do this, they'll do it even more. When they do it with knowledge, when they do anything with knowledge, that's where knowledge is important. I came to know about reading knowledge, spiritual books, everything only after joining spiritual tablets.
So being a doctor, allopathy doctor especially, because see, spirituality is, I mean, in India or maybe out of country also, so many people they are living faith-based spirituality, right?
Mhm.
And doctor profession is something we need to satisfy our logical
Mhm.
part,
That's right. Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
So how did you really get interested to this thing? Yeah, you have seen few case studies and
Well, the thing is, I can't directly apply the spiritual tablets in my patients, but I can give them the concepts. I can give them, most of them already come saying that I'm doing meditation. Even the English patients, they, especially mental health patients, they say, I've joined meditation sessions, etc. and all. And I do tell them, because, we just talked about many lives, many masters, the concepts from that book. I tell them, see, I can give them, as I said, I can connect with them in a better way, in much more easier way and a better way. And I could tell them, like, life is not this and that, and I can tell I can give them counseling in a way, very easy manner, where it reaches them or it helps them. And of course, I encourage them to do meditation wherever possible.
that's great. That's wonderful.
Most of the teachers in UK, art of living teachers, are doctors. They're consultant posts. They're all consultants, which is the highest post. Okay. If you see any teacher in the UK, they're all doctors. So there was a doctor by name Dr. Ravi Karwa. He's a consultant gastroenterologist. I did say I have used my COVID time attending all these sessions. We did have a weekly session with him. He explains really beautifully how science, how when we take our breath, how it connects to the brain, and how it changes. When we say we do meditation, you become calm, you become relaxed and everything. When you take a deep breath, you calm down and all. So how it happens, he explains very beautifully. So that has inspired me to do more and more. Okay, I have to, I have to take it to many more people, to inspire them, to educate them, or to tell them the logic behind why we do this, why we take breath, why we do this, why we do that, etc. and all. So that is the main inspiration for me after listening to few masters. Oh, the knowledge you get when they explain is really beautiful. It touches your soul. That's I think that's the bliss. That's a sort of happiness when you listen to such talks, and that inspires you to do the practices more, to do the meditation, and to continue with your meditation, to continue with the practices. So that's why I feel knowledge is important. Knowledge is important for you to continue your practices or implement whatever you're doing, to implement them in your daily life. So that's one thing
Yeah.
I can say.
Yeah.
There was no confusion at all. It was more clear.
Okay.
There is more clarity.
Okay.
In fact, most of if you see any successful people, they
Mm-hmm.
definitely, they're not just successful because they've studied and they've done something. I think there is definitely a sort of a power, the spiritual, they harness the power within them.
True.
So if you read any biographies of any big people and all, they're not just like that. They're not just like us, just like normal people. There is
Mm-hmm.
that extra percentage they have in them that's made them be what they are or where they are.
Mm-hmm.
Who are highly successful people, or doctors, even doctors, there's a famous thing, no, cardiologists and all, they think that they can't work on this case or they can't do this. Miracles happen and they are amazed as well. How did this happen? It's beyond science. There is something beyond science as well.
Definitely, definitely.
Yeah.
So, as you said that you attended spiritual tablet counseling this course. So, yeah, please tell me something about like what you are doing now apart from your practice. Which kind of services you are doing and
Okay.
why you are doing such services.
Okay. Actually, after joining the spiritual tablets, as I said, it was immense. It's an ocean of knowledge, and I was gaining knowledge every week. And someone has to be there to share this knowledge. So I used to share with a group of friends where whenever we meet, definitely this topic used to come up, and I used to tell them what all I learned. This is it. Spiritual health is the root. Physical health is the fruit. Like that, I used to tell so many things, and the concepts which I have learned or the information I used to share with them, and they were all like amazed as well. They also liked. They're a group of people. We used to talk all this sort of whenever we meet, and every alternate weekend as well. I did say that I first joined the spiritual journey through a master, through a guru or master, and he's from Tamil Nadu.
Mm-hmm.
And we used to have Zoom sessions with him every alternate weekend. Few
Mm-hmm.
of my friends, say 5 or 6 girls with him,
Mm-hmm.
and the he has noticed the elevation of the energy or the knowledge we had from each session to session, and he was so impressed or amazed to see that definitely the energies of this small group of all of you has grown so much. You all have become masters. You all have become gurus, he used to say. So like that, people used to listen to me, and whenever I'm telling all these things, and then slowly, I thought, okay, why don't I do something for them? I should do something because they're not meditators. So on full moon day in March, I did like a face-to-face
Mm-hmm.
session where Padmavati Garu she has agreed, kindly joined to do yoga session, and then we did face-to-face with a few masters from UK. I've invited them, and we introduced in meditation, what is meditation, what happens, etc. and all. They had a bit of a talk. They made them do meditation, and we thought we should continue this. So I have, with the help of few masters in UK, like Ravi Kiran Garu and Leela Krishna, we have set up a WhatsApp group, separate WhatsApp group. The technical, whatever the technical support has been definitely offered by Leela Krishna. And I used to bring masters because it's a new group. They're all new meditators.
Mm-hmm.
We can't just jump into, and I'm a new teacher as well. Not new teacher, yeah, new spiritual teacher. So I used to bring different masters from different places, actually,
Mm-hmm.
from US, India, UK, everywhere. And every night we used to have this meditation session for 41 days. We thought we'll do this, and it was really very nice because I had the opportunity to listen to all these masters as well through this workshop, through this intention we had to do it for 41 nights. And the knowledge they have given, and all these girls, they used to wait. When will it be 9 o'clock? They all used to wait for this. All these 20 girls, 20 people, most of them, their husbands as well. Sometimes they all joined, and it was amazing. That was a very good, successful workshop we did. 41 days of meditation, all new meditators. And at the end of it, I wanted to organize, bring a master and to do something face to face. And at that time, Mr. Chandra Pulmarasetti, he came to UK.
Okay.
And I just asked, can we have an introduction session with him? But they said, can we do it? Can we arrange the whole workshop in Stoke-on-Trent? Oh, that's so amazing.
What
That's
was
like a
that?
boon, we thought. It's like manifestation workshop,
Okay.
manifestation meditation workshop. It's a
Okay.
2-day workshop.
Okay.
And I have attended this workshop in London the year before. So as I told you, I used to go everywhere, everything. I used to grab all the knowledge. And, when I went for the workshop in the beginning in London last year, I came back, like I told, I tell everything to my friends. I shared that information and they all wanted to know about him. And they have been asking since then, why don't you arrange a session with him in Stoke-on-Trent? That's where I live, Stoke-on-Trent in the UK.
Okay, that's really very very interesting. This workshop of manifestation. You attended through Dr. GK or Buddha CEO Chandra Pulmara Shetty, you said.
Yes,
Okay,
Mr.
okay,
Chandra Pulmarasetti, Buddha CEO.
okay. So, how was that, and which kind of manifestation you did through that workshop?
Well, maybe when I went for the first workshop, London workshop, maybe I have manifested, I did manifest few things, personal things.
Okay.
Then I think I wanted his talk, at least his talk, to my friends, because what all I experienced, I wanted my friends to experience as well.
Yeah.
Because it's so amazing. They also should experience this, I thought. And it has manifested, because it wasn't usually those workshops happen in big cities like Manchester, London, or Birmingham, somewhere like that. So our place is not that big city. Still, the whole workshop has come to Stoke-on-Trent. I think that is my manifestation or my intention, or that all my friends should experience the same thing. So it was a big thing. It was an amazing thing. And one of our friends, they were going through sort of a challenge. And I said, you have to come to this workshop, manifestation workshop. Please do come. And so they both are doctors, wife and husband. They came to the workshop and they definitely manifested. I should say, maybe in another few minutes, few weeks, few days, we will know that their manifestation is has completed, because it's a life changing thing for them.
Definitely.
And I was very, very positive that they will definitely manifest, that it will definitely happen. So that's one example of manifestation I can give.
You did something, that's congratulations first.
Thank you.
And how this PSSM UK group is growing now?
Okay. Because after we completed the spiritual tablets, I was doing counseling with mainly with US group.
Okay.
So after GK sir has returned back to UK again, we started with UK and Europe. It's mainly with UK and Europe. Joined with masters from Australia, Middle East, like Qatar, and UK and Europe. And we have few months ago, we've just recently started spiritual counseling for patient gods from all these countries. And very recently, just 4 to 6 weeks ago, we started spiritual tablets course as well, in Telugu and Hindi.
Okay.
For all the participants from UK, Europe, and Middle East. So we are slowly growing, and we have the intention to have a special or separate entity for these countries, because the time zones are different. Whenever it happens in India or US, we don't have the opportunity, it would be either midnight or so. So this is very recent. We have started, I think, very recently as well. PSSM France, that's they have initiated, or they have given birth to that group as well,
Yeah.
which is slowly growing, and we hope to see more, uh, more projects in
Yeah.
PSSM
Yeah.
Europe group.
Yeah, definitely it will happen the way Dr. GK has started there, and so
Exactly.
many masters are there, definitely. So, were you vegetarian earlier?
No, I was not vegetarian earlier. I was a meat eater before,
Mm-hmm.
but after joining the spiritual tablets, we do, I think in the first session or second session itself, we had on vegetarianism.
Mm-hmm.
I understood the concept of why vegetarianism is important and all. So since then, I have become vegetarian.
So, yeah, how's the difference now? Like how you were before and now
Okay.
after changing
I
your
was
food habit?
completely a meat eater. I
Yeah.
used to eat meat most of the times,
Mm-hmm.
even for healthy eating with salads and all. For protein, I used to have all meat only.
Mm-hmm.
But since knowing about this, for doing the spiritual tablets, it's a what is it? It's a compulsory thing that you have to be vegetarian. And during when we learn about the 12 basic concepts or basic tablets or in spiritual tablets, the vegetarianism is one of them. And I learned about, I heard, I got the knowledge about why vegetarianism is, why non-vegetarianism shouldn't be, why we should not eat meat or any sort of animal.
So, have you seen any changes in your body?
Yeah, definitely,
Okay.
obviously.
Okay.
Obviously,
What is
there
that?
are changes. Your mind is more clear, your body is, all the body is lighter. And it's when I heard somewhere that when you eat meat, why do you eat food? To get energy,
Right.
obviously, isn't it? And fruits, vegetables, they're grown under the sunlight.
Mm-hmm.
They're full of energy. They're full of sun energy, cosmic energy. So you eat, you get energy. When you're eating meat, you're killing the animal, and of course, that is a different thing that you're killing another, animal on this planet Earth who has got the same amount of freedom as us. Because we are more evolved, it doesn't mean that it's that we should do things because we have more logical brain. We should use our brain in the right purpose rather than killing another species who is inferior to us. That's number one. And number two, when you're eating something to get energy, then why are you eating a dead one? Isn't it? That's not going to give you any energy, isn't it? So someone has said that then it means your stomach is a graveyard if you're eating a dead person or a dead animal or whatever. So the same thing I understood. That is true. It's like a graveyard, isn't it? I mean, the amount of time it takes to process and everything, and the teeth we have, they're not actually manufactured. We are not manufactured to eat meat. We are
That's
not
true.
meat eating
That's
people.
true. Yeah.
So our teeth are not developed, or they're not specific for that purpose. So when we have all these things, I mean, that immediately, it's opened my eyes. I should say it's like, oh, okay, something opened inside me, and I thought, okay, no, we should not eat. We should never eat such things, like
Right.
those.
Yeah. That's very beautiful message ever, because what we eat we become,
Exactly.
and
What we eat, we become.
yeah, we should really have the live
Yes.
food for
Exactly. Live
life.
food.
Yeah.
And the third thing is that, you see, when you kill those, they die with fear or whatever and all. Those emotions, we carry those. When we eat, we imbibe all those
Very
emotions.
true.
So that's how we become what we eat, we become.
Yeah.
So yeah, those are the big points, that we can't ignore and
Yes. Yes.
do something
Yeah.
opposite.
So, do you use pyramids in your house?
Yeah, I use
Okay.
pyramids.
Okay.
I use pyramids, on top of water,
Mm-hmm.
any fruits, food items, and all those. And I do have a pyramid. When I sit in meditation, I wear pyramid caps and do meditation. I didn't know about pyramids before. I came to know about pyramid energy only after doing the spiritual tablets course.
Mm-hmm.
That's one thing we learned. And yeah, I should say Dr. GK sir is doing a great job, because I didn't know, most people didn't know about all this. Only after he's come to UK, I think there's a big movement, and it's like a chain. It spreads from one person to another person, and there are great masters. I didn't know about all these masters before. So there are many, many masters there. And very recently we had, as I said, the summer was really beautiful because we had Mr. Chandra Pulmarsetti's workshop. We had it in Stoke-on-Trent, and we had the Pramod Master coming to UK as well in May, and he came to our house in Stoke-on-Trent, and we attended his Leicester retreat workshop. And I did Gudakesha meditation as well twice now, once in 2021, I think, and the other one was very recently. So all these have helped me to enhance my spiritual, what should I say, spiritual experiences.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So, did books help you in your
Yeah,
journey as well?
definitely,
Yeah.
because I would not have read these books or not have the knowledge about these books before. But these books are like textbooks now. There are many for different concepts. There is a different author who has written a book, and I've read a book, Many Lives, Many Masters, and Lobsang Rampa's books as well, Third Eye Experiences, and
What is the best message you want to give from any of your favorite book?
yeah, Many Lives, Many Masters. I was so impressed with it. And then I have given the book to shared it with my friends as well. They all read and all. So we come here for a purpose. That's number one. We are not here just by a chance or coincidence. We are here for a purpose. If you do have any health conditions, there is a reason behind it. And it is helping you in a way to know why, or to make you a better person. The disease or the health problem or the psychological problem, whatever, that helps. And you have written, there is this sort of soul plan, reincarnation and everything. So you carry your previous births impressions as well. This knowledge you don't normally get from anywhere,
True.
or we don't read them normally in any textbooks or anything.
Very true.
So this concept is like a eye opener. So when someone suffers with cancer or some dreadful diseases or illnesses, this is what you have written in your soul plan. So there must be a reason for it, why it has come, why it has happened. Then why are you afraid? They're like people, disabled people, when they can't do, they curse themselves, why am I like this, why do, and all. So that it isn't anything like that. This is what you have hoped for, you wanted this. So it means that, then why do you worry about it when you wanted this? So that concept is a really nice one, that it helps me to tell other people and make a spin it in a positive way.
Right.
Yeah.
Generally, no matter how successful we are, how strong we are, but there is always a fear. And when we know this concept,
Exactly.
we face them with more courage, because we know we have to cross it. There's no
Yes.
other option.
Exactly.
So that makes us more
Yes.
stronger,
Yeah. True.
and which can help others as well. We can
Exactly.
give direction to other people, and we can help others as well.
Mhm.
So, being a doctor, what is your message to psychosomatic illnesses?
Well, as I said, there is definitely, even the World Health Organization and we all doctors, we all know we don't just treat only a physical condition as a physical condition. We know that this is psychosocial, somatic, all this, they are all interlinked. So it isn't just one. Because you come with a physical problem, it doesn't mean it's just a physical thing. There must be something behind it.
Definitely.
So we explore that in UK as a doctors. We know about it and we already do that. But now with spiritual tablets, that's much more it's much more profound or pronounced. Like in spiritual tablets, we say that we are not treating just the image of the yourself or the building or whatever. You're actually treating the root. Because with this knowledge, I came to know there are more layers inside, just not the physical body, the few other bodies, few other layers, where whenever there is lot of a lack of etheric patches, we say, lack of energy and all. So when there are patches like that, or whatever we do, if then it takes about at least 6 months to represent as a physical condition. So this is what I learned as in with spiritual tablets. But before that, as a doctor, we know that okay, just a physical condition is not a physical condition. It's interlinked with psychological aspect as well. There must be something psychological that might be representing as a physical condition. Now I know very well that they're all interlinked. Just when there is an etheric patch somewhere else, it represents outside as a social problem or a psychological problem or a physical problem.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that is really very important message to normal people to understand these things, because being a doctor you may understood better,
Yeah,
but we also need
definitely.
to understand that thing. It's been a great journey of yours. So, which kind of transformation you have really witnesses in your life after coming into meditation and then the spiritual tablet practices?
After after knowing or gaining more knowledge on different concept in spiritual tablets, I have there is definitely a change in the way how I look at things now. So it doesn't happen just like that. If any challenge has come, it has come for a reason. So I look at that in a different concept now, in a different view. So in a spiritual view, I should say. It has helped me, everything in my personal life, family issues, or anything, any relationship issues, or anything like that. Even for my daughter, if she's got any problem, it means that I don't just look at it on the front. I look at it in a different way, in a different view, and I think I'm much more. I do have, I can say that I'm having more clarity now. And because being a doctor, it's just not a doctor, because I work as a GP there, and I'm a GP partner, which means we own a business. It's a self-employed business. So we have to be, it's just not only dealing, we have to deal with the staff within our practice and people with outside our practice as well. So it has, I have got a bit of a lot of an empowerment, and even with the staff as well, seeing them in a different view, seeing them with a different view, that has helped me to build or foster my relationship with all my staff. And as a leader, as an employer, you're a leader as well for that institute or for that. It has given me more empowerment and positiveness. You need to lead your staff with positive attitude. If there is a challenge or a problem, you're not just going to say, oh my God, what's going to happen now? It's not like that. Everything is for, like
Yeah,
that.
the
Taking is
responsibility.
it as a positive
True.
attitude, positive outlook, and having those skills has definitely is helping me. Even with patients, when they come, I can clearly get to the point. I can get to know what they're talking about, what the problem is. I'm having much more clarity now. I can connect with them. That's the right word to say. I can
So
easily connect with them.
you got more depth in your wisdom, you can say.
Yeah, wisdom and the connections. It's just not only the scientific knowledge. What I'm talking is about the interpersonal relationships, and I can easily connect with them. I can see more patients commenting now. It's nice, I can open up with you. It's nice you listen well, and
Right.
you understood my problem, and so many positive comments. I can see the difference myself, that after the patient leaves the room, I say, oh, okay, I was in that mode. I could easily know what it is just within the few minutes itself. When they come into my room, when they start talking, I can easily say why and what. And it, yes, it has definitely given me a positive outlook in everything, personally or professionally, everywhere.
Yeah. Yes, that is really a beautiful, message could be for everyone, that how to take or how to deal everything with courage, with spirituality. At the end, your a beautiful message to our audience, being a doctor, being a housewife, and of course, you're a UK citizen
Yeah.
as well.
We say we don't have time. See, I'm a busy doctor. I work from 9 till 7 or even 8 p.m. some days. And I work full time. I work 5 days a week, and sometimes the weekends as well go with other things. And I do many things on top of just being doctor. And you, as you said, I'm a housewife. I'm a mother, and I still do so many courses. I do so many. I do meditation every day. So it's not that we don't have time. We can create time if we want to, and this is important. Meditation is important. As I said, there are many examples why we should do meditation, how it, because we don't need to wait for someone to come and help us. You can help yourself by doing meditation. So you all should have some time, at least some time for yourself. Create that time. It will automatically come once you start creating that time. Okay, everyone has to do meditation. Just try it and see. It is not that I have to do it, I have to do it. Just try, and automatically it will become part of your life. And you will see the changes, many changes. Whatever you want it to be, you will become. That is what I want to say. Everyone has to do meditation. I think this is the order of the life now. I think everyone is trying to, even doctors, I have a few of my friends, they have come here, and when they see the doctors for complicated problems, every doctor says do meditation. So meditation is something which empowers you, which helps you to deal with your own physical problem or any other problems. So it's must, it should be part and parcel of your life.
That's really wonderful message, Dr. Deepika. Thank you for coming and sharing all your experiences, your wisdom with our audience.
Thank you.
And my gratitude to you, and all the best for your future endeavors.
Thank you.
Thank you
Thank you
so
very
much.
much. Thank
Thank
you.
you so much.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me today.
Thank you. Thank you
Thank
for
you.
coming.